3, 2, 1, brawl! Custom. Three, two, one, brawl!
Oh my lord! What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Ubisoft News Plays, a very special edition of Ubisoft News Plays. As you can probably tell, we are joined by the cast of Mythic Quest Raven's Banquet. We're playing Brawlhalla here.
What's up? How you doing, everyone? I'm a dinosaur game right now.
There's no time to talking, we're playing video games.
Let's see here.
So we're playing Brawlhalla for about the next hour or so, hanging out. The cast is going to be battling it out against each other, you know, there's some grudge matches in. But we'll also be answering questions in chat, so if you have any questions that you'd like for any of the folks you see on screen here, feel free to write them in chat, and we'll do our best to answer them throughout the stream.
I'm already dead, so if anybody has any questions for me, I'm available. You're out now? I think I'm out.
You have to have more lives than that.
Hey, guess what, Ashley? I don't. Isn't that surprising?
Oh no, really?
Yeah, that was it. I
Get off my platform. No, Charlotte!
Oh,
you
no.
monster!
We got a question in chat right now of what is everyone's favorite video game?
What is everyone's favorite video game?
Video game. Oh, wow.
Animal Crossing.
Zelda. I would say Zelda for me. I'm playing Link's Awakening right now.
Oh, you are?
It's
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
fun. It's so fun. Yeah.
You like
I've been
it?
just fishing. I've been fishing the whole time. I love that fishing thing.
Oh, if you like fishing,
Danny,
then you might want to check it out.
You'll like Animal Crossing. There's a lot of fishing.
I just downloaded it.
Ashley and I went fishing in Animal Crossing. We went fishing in
For like
Animal
hours?
Crossing for like 3 hours the other day.
Oh,
we just talked on the phone and fished for a really long time. Yeah, it was actually really nice.
Fishing
It
is
was.
so
It was very
relaxing.
awesome.
Oh my god! I just got blasted in the straps. Whoa! We were trying to catch a sturgeon, and it was not going well.
I never got
It's tough fish. It's tough fish.
For a video game, that's so hard. I love Mass Effect 2. I love Spelunky. I love Harvest Moon. I can't pick just one. It's too hard.
I'd say Last of Us. Probably Last of Us. I would say Last.
Oh, Last was a great
That's a good one, yeah. Good choice.
You know, I have a new respect for Twitchers who can play and talk. This is very difficult.
Say hi if you want.
I mean, anyone can act, but this is a whole nother.
Hi! I was frozen on the thingy.
That's my daughter.
Put more of your sauce, David. Just shoot
that?
Oh, I'm done.
No! Leave me alone, Imani!
When did David get really good at
David played us all.
I have only played this. Well, yeah, I haven't played
God,
this
Imani's
game,
so good at this
God,
game.
you've
but
been
I
secretly
came up with a
training.
strategy. I have a strategy, guys.
What's
so
your
just to know
strategy,
that.
David?
And David's
Tell us
doing
your
weirdly
strategy.
well.
I
David's
think
in the last
David-
4 every time.
Ooh,
I was fourth when we did the practice one.
Just for anybody who's confused.
Right now
out
it's Imani, who's
Mac.
the Green Knight, David, who's Mac, which is confusing, and then I'm dead! It's between David and Imani right now.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Hold on. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've taken the pose. This is a pose I take with my wife. When
Cowardice? Is
battle.
that what
It
you're
kinda looks like you're running away.
The pose of
Your
cowardice?
fight pose?
I am running away. You run away?
Get everybody!
I need a.
Well, oh! Boom!
Oh, I got one more life.
Oh!
Wow.
Hey, you're gonna tap me with a...
Oh wait, he has one more life? Holy shit!
Alright, come on,
Oh
David.
man.
Yeah, bring it.
Weirdly
Oh.
I think this is a metaphor for what's going on in real life, which is young black women being scared of white men.
Imani,
Here
do
we
it
go,
for
here
a
we
woman's
go.
side.
Yeah.
Fight the
Will it be the
case
youth, or will it be the old man?
Fighting for all of us.
Oh.
I really love that Imani is the best at this game,
I
especially
do.
based on the
I
fact
don't
that
know. Is she?
I mean, she's
Yeah.
been at
Imani,
top
oh,
2.
oh,
Twice in a row.
no, wait, Steven just won!
Wow.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ain't no thing.
Won!
Well done, David. Well
That was-
done.
Unexpected.
Ain't no thing.
Wow! David is the dark
My
horse.
strategy
Wait a
works.
second.
Your
What is
whip
your
strategy?
What is your
I-
strategy?
What's the strategy?
I'll just say this. I use the same strategy at Fortnite, and that's all I'll say.
Oh, secrets.
Not
Well, I don't know.
much,
Is anyone?
not much.
Can anyone guess my strategy online here? I'm going to look on the chats here because connected.
Were you just running away and avoiding?
Yeah, it's running away. It's hiding in
It
the
has to
corner,
be.
right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be.
Okay,
All right,
so
look, I feel like Elizabeth Warren right now. I got a target on my back. I'm at the head of the race, and you guys are going to bring me down. And, we'll just see how this plays out. It doesn't look good though.
or the free for all 8 players was a lot of fun. I want to try a three person free for all. So I'm thinking if we're sticking to the Mythic Quest, cast roles here, I want to see David, Rob, and Charlotte. I want to see.
Yeah.
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 No problem.
So if everyone
no
else,
problem.
everyone else just
guys.
hit the back button until you see spectating.
Oh, how do I do that? Yeah. Okay.
Just
Oh,
until you
sorry.
see spectating.
How do I
Hey,
get back?
Kirby's back as well.
Hey, Mariah.
How do I keep
Murray.
Hi, Murray.
Oh no, I did something wrong. How do I get out of there? I think I accidentally. Right?
Rob,
So
could you say? Sorry, go ahead.
it should just be the Danny, you're playing on Switch. It should be the B button. Should get you out.
Oh, great. Spectating. Sweet. Thank you.
Perfect.
Oh, I should get out of there too.
And so then, yeah.
Someone said that we play worse than bots, and I think
Someone asked on the chat, Rob, if you're gonna pop your shirt off.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus.
You guys all play your cards right.
Switch
Depends
doesn't
on
allow
how
that.
many lawsuits I'll have to deal.
Well, my general wants to show us how to
I
do
guess
something.
this is tech.
Some
This isn't
Friday
really a work.
morning
Man.
workouts with Fiona.
Oh, I love it.
All right, you guys want to play?
All
What do
right,
we do?
go.
So we just need Amani and Jesse to drop out or to go to spectating now.
How do I do that? Oh, B.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, there I am.
Jesse, it should just
What
be the
do I
B
do?
button for you.
I'm president.
Someone in chat, X Johnny Ace X asked, "What's the best part of working on the show? What's the worst?"
What do I do?
Just keep hitting the B button, Jesse.
I feel like the worst part is right now when I'm about to be completely shown up on Twitch. This is the worst part of my job right now.
You mean having to play games online?
Hey, I love to play games online, but what I like to do is like plant things and shit.
Go fish for 3 hours.
Dinner party.
So David, if you select the character, we're good.
I did. I did. I did.
It
press
says you're
next.
choosing a legend still.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait,
I had pressed
you also
A a
selected
couple
outfits.
times.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is the guy that just won. Do this.
It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse.
And now Charlotte, you can go ahead and start the game.
So Charlotte is the Rock. I'm Sidra, and Mac is Artemis.
Cool.
What do we got here?
Franks, we're playing actually on all different kinds of platforms. So if folks don't know, Brawlhalla is a free-to-play platform fighter. It's available on Xbox One, PS4, Switch, and PC, and it has crossplay between all of them. So we're actually all playing on different consoles, some Switch, some PS4, some Xbox.
3, 2,
I'm very excited to see this match.
Me too.
Yes.
Come on, Charlotte, you can do
I've
this.
Go,
decided to,
Charlotte.
I'm gonna take
Go, Charlotte.
David's strategy.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
That's what I
coward
was just-
strategy.
Yeah,
Getting in the
avoid-
corner strategy.
Avoid conflicts, right?
Yeah,
I'm coming after David.
I was planning on it.
Oh, look at that. Charlotte, I like your strategy.
I love it. I love it.
Stay low. Stay low. Ah!
Oh!
I know what it's like to have a target on my back. This is a video.
Okay, you gotta get in there, Char.
Get in there, Star.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So I saw a really good question that I want to ask Murray first, and then I'll open up to everyone else. What do you think is the funniest moment from season 1 of the show?
Stay on the right platform.
And, well, it's got to be mine. I mean,
Actually, it's funny you say that. You have a moment that is my favorite moment on the show, or it's the funniest moment, I think.
really?
Yeah, when
I did.
yeah, please.
I did something that made me laugh when I finally saw it, so it was pretty fun. It's when I ran my fingers through my hair like that.
Oh, I love that part.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Good moment.
So I think I should start doing that a lot. You know?
Yes.
What did you like? Tell me about me.
So there's a moment in the very first episode where Hudishu is ranking the Ravens Banquet expansion, and he gives it 4 buttholes, and you come out of the closet, and David tells you, actually,
What?
yeah.
What? Yeah, that's the dream, right?
That was the line. I once took a lover who had 3 before. That's the dream.
We try not to go too broad with the show. It's subtle.
It's really nuanced.
Profane.
This time of premium comedy.
See you, David.
Oh, Charlotte!
Oh! Look at that, Charlotte, you're there. Come on.
You got
I'm
it,
still
Charlotte.
here.
You got it.
Yay!
Someone's got to kill David. He's still got all his lives left.
Why David doesn't
Yeah.
You guys got to team up on David.
Okay.
This is the Elizabeth Warren factor right here playing out.
I'll say, for me...
Rob, I thought we were teaming up on David. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm a natural predator. I kill whatever's in front of me.
Charlotte, you gotta get
Very
a
unhelpful.
weapon.
I had never in my wildest dreams thought that David might be the best at this game.
He's running away from everybody.
Surprising us all.
Really?
That's the strategy.
Throwing my
Dodge is one of the buttons. I didn't create this game. I mean, dodge is a tactic.
Get out of here.
Whoa! What?
Okay. All right. David's down to 2 stock. Charlotte's got 1 life left. Rob's
Come on.
got 2.
Yeah, so leave me alone, you guys. It works if you ask nicely.
Yeah, get him, Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte.
Come on, Charlotte.
Everyone's
Trying to just-
going after the white.
Charlotte, you
Middle-aged
gotta
white guy,
how did
huh?
you press X? Yeah. So when they're above you, you can press that. Ooh.
Kamahoon says Joe is absolutely my favorite character on the show. I binge watched it 3 times during quarantine. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Joe's the best. Oh no, Charlotte's out.
I lasted
David
long time.
Rob.
I thought I could.
Oh,
Ooh. That was a good move, David. How did you even do that?
David knows what he's
Bang.
doing.
He knows he's...
David, I don't
You
believe
practice
that you
it.
haven't been practicing.
Guys,
I know.
I'm old
That's
school.
exactly it. Yeah. David singing 2
You-
princes in an elevator is my probably my favorite moment.
Yes.
On the show.
Oh.
In terms of laughs. That's
My
that's
favorite.
just a
Oh,
laugh.
I just threw my cannon. I threw my weapon.
Yes.
Why is that a button? Dispense of your weapon.
Dodge.
I mean,
Just stick to dodging, David. Stick to dodging.
Wait, Jesse, what's your favorite part?
Is when Charlotte and David are in the parking lot, and she realizes that, or he realizes that Charlotte doesn't have a car, and he says women have cars.
I really love when you see Sue for the first time, and I forget exactly what she says, but Caitlin does this thing where her mouth hangs open for like a full 30 seconds. And it's so funny. It makes me laugh so hard. You guys,
I really love the moment, the Star Wars moment between Ian and CW.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's one
who
of
am I
my
playing?
favorites.
Great.
You're playing me, buddy.
Rob.
This is like
All right,
this is
this is-
basically David and I every day in the writers' room.
And right now, Rob has 1 life, David has 2.
Ooh, we've got history.
This has to be a
So
terrible
David's got the upper
time.
hand, but he's got a lot of damage on him, so if Rob gets a good hit on him,
Going
he
after
might
it.
knock him out.
Get
Whoa!
up here, big.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
See ya. What? Wait, why does he just? He disappears in the abyss and then just comes right back up.
He jumped up. He
Oh,
walled.
I'm not getting the whole.
He recovered.
Game.
How did he recover? How did he recover?
He was jumping on the wall. So if you wall jump, then you can jump more than if you just jump straight up.
No, I got
I
that.
don't know how David knows how to do all of this, but
I'm not seeing him.
This is really impressive.
yeah, I can't.
We're gonna find out David's been streaming this whole time under.
I have a theory that when
Stud
David's
Lover,
kids is
76.
playing and he's just looking at a screen. Is it?
Guys, I'm sorry, this is such a long game.
Come on now.
Get him! Yeah, okay!
Oh.
Now they each have 1 life left, so it's anyone's game.
Oh.
The next death gets it.
Get up here. Do it.
Godbody Husky says so many of my favorite people all in the same place.
Aw, that's
I
nice.
assume you mean
Oh,
that.
I see.
Oh, I threw my weapon
that
again.
cannon.
Why is this a button? What army teaches? Okay, guys, there's gonna come a point where you're just gonna chuck your weapon, and oh man, my sword swings never seem to land, but you got this giant.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Maybe I got
close,
a
y'all.
strategy.
Nice.
Oh no, my computer's gonna
I
die.
chucked my weapon
What do I
again.
do? That was
Oh, no.
poor planning.
Oh, if you have
I'll be
time,
back.
you can go plug it in. Someone named
Bye,
Frank.
Charlotte.
Someone named Frank's
Is there a
Toe
code for that?
Cook, says they're living for Rob's facial expressions right now.
Oh.
I have not been thinking about that at all. I suppose it's blasted out to a fair amount of people. No!
Oh God, I would love to destroy
Come on, Rob, come on!
Who won?
Up here.
No, they're still fighting.
No,
David just got a really good hit on Rob.
Mm.
you. This is what people want to see, like 2 grown men fighting each other.
This is how you should settle all future writer rooms debates, you know?
Ooh.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, play that horn.
Who's gonna...
Oh!
Oh!
David won again!
Oh!
Damn!
David came out on top.
Hey, no thanks.
Well done, well done,
I
everyone.
guess you're fine.
Well done.
Let's go find a different show.
I think next up we need to see a tester on tester battle. I think we need Ashley and Amani.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna get my shit kicked in. I already know it.
Oh, I accidentally left the room. I'm sorry. I pressed B.
I did too. Yusuf, do you mind
It-
typing it in the
Can-
chat?
Yes, yeah. I'll add it back into our own chat.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Yeah. You want to go read some questions or something? So this is more entertaining than us doing technical stuff.
No, absolutely. Chat, if you have any questions, everyone, let us know. A
Someone
lot of
said,
people.
let's go, lesbians, let's go.
That's a Billy on the Street reference.
Oh, is it?
Someone says
Yeah.
they believe 100% that David is just pressing random buttons.
I mean, my
so-
strategy was one of wits. I mean,
David and Rob,
go
if you can back out.
Oh, yeah, David and Rob. Yeah.
spectating. There it is.
I'm
Yeah.
legitimately
I mean,
nervous. I feel like Imani's gonna kick my shit in.
No, I'm pretty nervous.
I think you got some
It's not
shots.
letting me back out.
If you hit the circle
Oh, I
button,
have
it's not
to
letting you do
do
anything.
natural work. Nope.
What would your character's quarantine alcohol drink be?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good
You
question.
I can't get out.
Probably rum and
Okay.
coke.
Okay. If you just maybe go to, if you try and get out back to the main menu, it should get you out of this room, and then you can just rejoin. There you go.
I think Poppy would just
Okay.
be drinking energy drinks all day. He'd be one of those people that's like trying to be productive, like trying to keep working 24/7.
I could see that.
I can't relate to that.
Mine would have to be like an
"Hello,
aged
Megan.
scotch.
Hello, Megan. I loved your Sunny episodes, and I'm really loving Mythic Quest so far, but Megan's not here."
We'll relay the message, though.
Shout
Okay,
out to
well, let her know.
Megan.
Yeah, why isn't she here?
I think she's
Somebody's wondering
not in
how
the cast.
Mary Abraham is sitting so still.
Alrighty, money.
Alright.
Here we go.
My turn.
Wow.
I want to
Give me
root for the underdog, but
Give me
I
the sword.
actually don't know who it is here.
I know.
I would have thought it would be Imani, but she's completely
No, she's
owned
been
you every
crushing
time.
it.
She's so good.
Yeah.
I don't. Stop hyping me up, guys.
No, hype her up. Let's get in her head.
I don't want this
Yes.
weapon.
Oh
I like how they both identified characters that they play as like really early on. I appreciate
no!
that.
Got a main Finn. Gotta have. Ooh.
Wait a second. So Ashley's character is from a very well-known animated series, and I believe one of the voices of that animated series appeared on Mythic Quest.
He
Does anybody know
did.
who?
Ooh, that's some good
Ooh.
trivia.
Anybody know?
Was it Ashley?
Let's see.
Well, it was me. That's one of the answers.
It was
There's a better answer though.
Nobody?
Is that for us?
I know.
Oh, is that for us?
Does anyone in chat know
I guess
too?
it should be for the audience. Let's give.
Yeah.
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 Oh shit.
It feels like since
got
we
cocky.
all worked on the show.
Oh.
Halo 3 is saying the rival game developer.
Oh my
Got
god!
it.
You knocked this sword out of my hand.
This her mom, big gay.
John
Her mom, big
DiMaggio,
gay.
that's
Number
right.
one got John DiMaggio.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He plays
Oh
Jake.
yeah.
Yeah.
Voice
Did you guys
Bender,
see
that's
Megan's
right.
commenting?
Huh?
Did you guys see
got
that Megan's commenting?
Oh, is she? Oh my
Yeah.
god! Imani just killed me.
Everyone worked together to kill David.
Yeah.
We tried, Megan.
Shizuki saying, Ashley, it's
Okay.
so great to see you on TV. They're a big fan of your voice work.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind. Woo.
Not that. That was a little high.
You don't get the sword. You don't get the sword. No! No! No!
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't like that weapon.
It's an even match. I saw an interesting question for the cast because obviously you had a bunch of props on set, a bunch of video game things and stuff like that. Did anyone have a favorite prop?
Oh.
Yes.
Question.
Anyone I'm in a scene with.
Oh. Boom.
These guys really bringing out the sass in David.
David,
I'm
do you
trying to
remember when you were
stop
doing that?
Saucy.
I can't even remember what the scene was, but you were holding a pen and you were really using that top. What was the scene?
God.
You were like, oh yeah, it was like a frustrated David moment, and you were like, "Cut, cut," and you were like, and
yeah,
I
the
could not
Nazis.
see the straight face.
That was
Nice.
yeah, we kind of cut that part out, but like I need you to just
That was
just do
my
this.
favorite
No,
part.
I cut that part out. I cut that part out. For good reason.
Oh, no,
We were
oh, no,
not
she's
making
got
a Wile E. Coyote cartoon. This is Looney Tunes. We're making a television show about real human beings.
This is from the man who wrote the 3 buttholes joke, probably.
That's correct.
Is there a
You gotta toe the
consequence?
line. You gotta toe the line.
We had a whole day discussing 3 or 4 buttholes.
Oh my god.
But 3 is
Oh.
3 is believable.
Oh god.
These are the sort of
My favorite prop was my rings. I still
Yeah.
miss them every day.
The clicking. Oh, the
The
clicking.
clicking of the rings all day long. People knew I was.
I missed my computer.
Was that something that like
We
was
don't
getting
even
picked
miss
up
it.
on like mics? That you have to like
Oh,
go back
God.
and edit out?
I hope so.
Nice.
Megan Gans makes these amazing
Hi,
origami
Mommy.
ball
High
structures,
five.
and she made a bunch.
High
Oh, you! Woof!
Ash won.
Ash
Ooh,
won.
well done.
Charlotte, were you talking about the origami?
Yeah, and Megan made a bunch for my office set, and I have, well,
Oh yeah, and we destroyed them all.
Megan, if you're still here, that's one of the ones that she made, and then this was also one, but my dog ate a lot of it. But I can't bring myself to throw it out. It's just the perfect dog toy as well.
So I think for the next match, we got to get Jesse and David in there for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking we also put in Rob and Danny.
All right.
Do it. Hey, can I just suggest a strategy from the three of us who aren't David? Let's just beat the shit out of David and get him out, and then we'll fight.
Rob,
Can everyone see the dynamic?
Somebody mute Charlotte. Somebody mute Charlotte.
And you completely ignored me. We've had our chance to beat him.
It's like I'm watching the show.
I've seen the error. Oops.
So
Sidra
David,
is
David,
ready.
I gotta rejoin the room.
Is this how you trash
What's
talk?
the dodge button? David, what's the dodge button?
It's this one right here. Can you read it?
That's
You just press this.
Oh, it's not a button.
Still plays bit.
that might be 1980.
I think we
44-year-old
have,
man in the house.
I think there may have been an extra person who joined the game, and so we'll need to kick them. But it's whoever has the crown over their head. In this case, right now it's Amani. You'll have to if you could go up to settings and then game room.
Oh no.
Right?
Hold on. Settings and then game room.
Yeah.
Question: did Danny do the DuckTales bit about Scrooge because of being on the show, or was that going to be in regardless? Danny, you want to field that one?
Yeah.
I love this story.
I was on set talking to Ashley about DuckTales, and I play the character Hubert Duck, the Red Hat Junior Woodchuck in the DuckTales reboot. We were just both talking about DuckTales, and I think Rob walked by, and correct me if I'm wrong, and just heard us talking about DuckTales, and was like, okay, this is very bizarre. That's going in the show. And next thing I knew, I'm reading a monologue about me jumping in a money bin as Brad because I grew up watching the original DuckTales as part of the Disney afternoon. So that was Rob, art imitating life.
Well, no,
Rob listening to us talk.
But wasn't the original conversation that you thought that Ashley was in DuckTales? That you opened the conversation by being like, I'm in DuckTales. And Ashley was like, cool. She isn't.
No, it was the inverse. It was the inverse. There was a project that I was almost going to be in that I was talking to Danny about, and Danny was I think confused about what I was saying, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm in DuckTales," and Rob was just watching from down in the makeup trailer, grinning because it was so weird. It was so clearly a miscommunication.
Two grown adults talking about DuckTales and just being on two completely different pages about it. And then we brought it back to the room, but I believe it was John Hal Harris that wrote that monologue, which was so funny.
Hallie
he wrote that. And then the lightning strike during looking out the window of my office, during the middle of that monologue, made me laugh very hard. That was really fun.
That was funny because we had a... are we good? You want to join? We had a... yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
So we have one other person that's just random in the room somehow. Oh, maybe we're getting hacked on Foodie Shoe.
Foodie Shoe?
Jesse, if you want to hit the minus button on your Switch, and then that should take you to the game settings, and then you see game room up top there. And then if you could just pick that last person there and then kick them out.
Expanded Jewel?
No, that's...
There they go.
Oh, you guys
four
are
of
good
us, right?
now.
There you go. Yeah, we're good to go now.
I was inspecting.
Now we can start the game.
That was funny because that scene, Mike Berlucci, our DP, he was pressing the lightning button. And I was like, Mike, you're in the middle of, are we in the middle of like the worst storm ever? This is like Katrina. Like there's like way too much lightning. There's way too much thunder. And there's so much thunder. I was like, you gotta cool it with the thunder. And we had a whole argument about like how much thunder. And it was one of those bizarre conversations you have.
Like Katrina.
I mean, if he's in this big a storm, he's got other things to worry about.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Woo! David's the dark horse.
Go, Jesse.
Go, Jesse, go.
It's just kind of a scrum. I'm not even doing it on purpose. Like,
No!
it's kind of hard to focus on one character.
I was trying to just avoid conflict.
You still
Did
got
you
two
jump
lives,
off or
Danny.
did you?
Zimshul's asking, what is everyone's favorite video game character?
Oh.
Oh.
Princess
Mine's
Peach.
Morden from Mass Effect. I love Morden.
Oh, that's a good pick.
He's definitely.
Does Carmen San Diego count?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, is that a video game? Oh yeah.
I would say Bo Jackson in Super Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
But I didn't ask for the most overpowered character.
Oh no.
I would say I created my own character in FIFA with my own face, and that was pretty exciting.
Really? Really?
Favorite video game character is David Hornsby.
David found a way to choose himself.
Whoa. My feed froze.
He's definitely
Oh!
on that.
Oh boy.
Someone just asked if anyone
Alright,
speaks another language, and I want to see Jessie speak French while she plays this game.
Oui, je parle français, mais c'est difficile de le faire pendant que je... I don't know the words for play.
Get out of here!
Okay.
Man, David has all his lives still, guys. You gotta knock him out.
Well, that character
He's a creator.
Oh, it's the canon now, Rob. It's not. I'm not gonna say that.
Get
Hello,
It's
my
not the
love.
size of the cannon; it's the motion.
Wanna
of
say
the
hi
motion,
to
you know what I'm
people?
saying?
Oh. Want to duck your head in and just say hello?
Not so bad for a bot now, right?
Hi! Hi, Caitlin!
What's up?
Hi.
How
You look great.
you doing? How's remote learning?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Oh, it's Murray. Hi, Murray!
Oh,
Can you
everyone in chat say hi,
Hi.
Caitlin.
I've lost you. Hello, can you hear me?
Hey Murray, what's up,
Hey,
man?
Murray!
What's up, Murray?
Listen, you mentioned something about funniest moment. I is that when I said it was mine, of course I was being stupid. But what I'm saying is everybody has a shot. There are times when people say things that make me laugh, and Rob doesn't like that. But what can I do? Everybody a chance to shine. It's one of the best things about the show. I think.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
definitely true.
Oh,
Everyone
hey.
has a lot of really funny moments.
Yeah, it's great. I miss
Oh
you.
my
No!
god! I died. I died on accident.
Where's
Oh,
my,
no.
Where am I? How did
It's
I
David
die?
versus Rob again.
Oh,
We're
I
dead,
died.
Jen.
This
Jesse, that was fun. That was fun. We should probably make
Is
that.
it not
I love how
bad
infuriating
everybody
this
that
is to
the
you.
two oldest guys playing are the ones that are at the end here? Twice?
We're letting you win.
Oh, did Jesse die?
Jesse died. Danny died. Just Rob and David again.
Yeah, I've been gone for a while. I also really enjoyed Charlotte getting stuck in a beanbag chair. That's another really
Oh, that was
fun.
That was fun.
I love that moment.
That was one of my favorite days.
Yeah, are there
I
any
was really
moments that
overheating in that Mothman costume as well, and then it was like I was like engulfed in Mothman and engulfed in beanbag, and that whole scene I was just like sweating.
And then we added the guy in the security guard, which I love. Rob's reaction to that. Is anyone going to address the large man or the
Intimidating.
He was our air conditioning guy.
That's
right.
right.
Come on.
Yes.
God damn it.
Oof.
I saw a question, Rob. People want to know what's the state of the shovel right now. Is the shovel okay during this turbulent time?
The shovel is safe. There's
Okay.
two versions of the shovel: the actual real shovel, and then a plastic version that they got because they were terrified that I was going to swing it and hit somebody. And they're both very safe and very present in. Oh God damn it, David! Why don't you die?
David, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, he's gone now.
Down.
Anyone
Yes.
I'm
One
not
life each.
dead. I'm not dead.
Back from the
This is for
grave.
all the. This is for making me wear those prosthetics for all the years it's sunny. This is where I get my payback.
Come on.
Big Soda, you can watch Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus.
Man.
Charlotte, what was it like wearing the mocap suit?
So fun. And because I think there was, we shot stuff where Rob was in a mocap suit in F1, and I remember being like, I want to do that so bad. And then you guys rode us in the mocap suits together later in the season. And best day doing that. Although, again, okay, all of my stories about this show are about me overheating in my costume. That thing was really warm. And then they wrote in that I was like doing a little dance. I was like, I should dance for this whole scene, which was my intention. So like after like 2 hours of shooting this scene in this like skin tight thing, like scuba suit, just dancing, I was like, I'm really overheating. And people were like, dance this yourself. No one wanted you to dance the whole thing.
I loved it. I loved that you were dancing the whole time.
That's
also my favorite
right,
dance
hilarious.
where you like pump your arms, you kick your legs out.
I love that.
Yeah.
Nick out there next to me.
There we go.
damn it.
There we go. There we go. See ya. See ya.
Is anyone keeping
No
score? How many times
David.
David won? I think David won 3 times.
Sneaky.
Man.
Okay, so
I like how much it's pissing Rob off. And probably
I'm gonna go ahead and make another room for all of us to join, and I'll drop the code in chat.
Oh, sure.
With a tiny splash of milk.
Why do we need another room?
Just because it seemed to be like someone was coming in and out of ours, and so I just wanted to get us all somewhere else.
Get us out of here. Alright.
Okay, so I think we should go teams next.
Is this the new one? You just texted?
How do I get
Yes,
out?
yeah.
Can you do it
How do I get out?
Because I don't think I got that right.
So just back out to the main menu, and then go back to custom room, and then just type in the number I put in our chat.
Okay.
Got it.
Can we put that chat up? Can you put that number up again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Charlotte, we're on a team.
Oh, I've got it. Yeah.
You got okay. Sounds good.
Maybe I'll finally have a chance.
Yes, got it.
Wow.
I can't get out of here. Wait, but how
can't
will we
do it.
know?
Okay.
Oh, I see. There are colors.
Yeah, so there'll be a blue team and a red team.
Oh.
Where's David's character? Where's David, is that a custom character?
What's that?
Are you using a custom character?
Oh, David and I are on the same
I'm not
team.
using a custom character.
Which one?
I played this game one time when we practiced. One time. Not custom. It's not custom.
So
You're using
Megan's
natural talent.
Got my boy D.
So
Let's go,
Megan's
D.
in the chat, and Megan said in one scene we shot but never used, Rob swung around a real axe. It's amazing any of us are still here.
Well, you got to feel the weight of it.
Mm.
Really get into
Yes.
character.
Okay, so I need to select someone.
Okay.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, we were in the middle of shooting. We had just begun shooting the first week of production for season 2, and we had to shut it down. So we're all ready to go. We're in the middle of it. Once this thing lifts, we're yeah.
Off to the races.
I can tell you when
Thank
we saw a rough cut. This is for the actors and the girl. We saw a rough cut of the first episode, and it's really funny.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, I want to see it so bad.
So red versus green here.
Oh, we're starting?
Oh, shit.
Okay, so it's me, Imani, Jesse, and Charlotte. Oh, nice. Ooh.
We got this, you guys.
Yeah!
We got this.
This is gonna bully on Charlotte for a bit.
Wait, are we on the right team now?
Ow!
Take out a better place for the, like... Oops.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, who's...
Oh no!
Please, if I fell out.
I'm staying over here. I'm a I'm a zero value to the red team.
What? What'd I do?
Knock me out.
No, we're on the same team, I thought. Are we not?
Oh, red people are the other team?
Oh, damn. Well, I don't feel bad then.
Yeah, and you can't do damage to your own team, so don't worry about that.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that's Rob. Okay, Rob.
Rob? Okay, Rob.
Damn right. Yes.
Ashley! Leave me alone, Ashley!
I'll tell you what happened.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, wait, why am I? Oh, there's so many of you. Why did I do that?
Where am I?
Wait, can I play that horn? How do I play that horn? I want to play it.
Oh, the trombone. That's just a skin for Xavier Woods because he.
Everybody up top.
It's one of his
Oh,
props.
we're on the same team, Jess. Hey,
I'm not trying to hit you.
I think I know
I
what
was
David's
trying to hit
strategy
you
is
for a
now.
second.
I think it's running away.
It is running away. Of course it is. But then when he
It's not running away.
Everyone does
It's,
that, David.
if anyone's watching me, watch out. I'm fighting. I'm in there. You just can't get me.
cannon,
I'm too
telling you it's that
fast.
cannon.
Where? Danny, stop trying to save me on the
I'm just hiding with you, Ashley, Monty. I'm just hiding. Me and you. I'm doing a little dance routine up here. If anybody is interested, I'm doing a little dance routine on the top level.
It looks great.
They're just going at it.
You guys are actually having a 1v1 over there.
Anybody want to dance with me up here? Anybody just want to dance?
Yep.
I want to dance.
I'm coming to you, David.
Oh, bring it, baby.
Ashley out here swinging for the fences.
You see the?
Yeah, I'm
that's
scared
the
of her.
cat, that's the
Oh, damn!
Okay, come on!
I lost a life.
Rob still has all 3 of his lives.
Oh,
damn right.
good, Rob.
I got a lot of practice.
You had more practice than I.
Watch this come down to Rob versus David again.
Lord. Oh no!
Bye.
It's
Whoa! Whoa! I'm not doing very well this round.
Where the fuck
Oh no!
did I
Oh, this
go?
is Yusuf, isn't it? Oh, why am I fighting Yusuf? Oh god!
Am I
There you
dead?
Get my shit kicked in.
Yeah.
Get away from me, David!
Die.
Oh no!
there we go.
Damn.
Is it just me and Rob now? Oh fuck!
Yeah!
Oh fuck!
Charlotte's still in there.
2.
Sorry, anyone that's underage that's watching this stream.
Oh. Homeschool. My kids are learning a lot this week.
I know, I'm sorry. Oh shoot!
Real life.
Right.
Am I out?
Oh.
Aww. Sorry, Team Red. I failed you.
Oh wait. No! 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 Ah!
My ear thing is falling out. Oh god. No! Who is this?
Me. It is I. It is
Oh
Imani.
yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Someone else can fight you.
Here comes Rob.
Help! I'm getting up on.
There we go.
Go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
There we
Bye-bye.
Boom. They're back. Let's go. Let's go, David. Let's go, Amani. Come on, bring it.
Oh shit!
Hey, David, way to hang out up there. That's good strategy.
Oh, you're still here, Charlotte. I didn't know that.
That's what he does.
Good.
I'm here.
Oh, nice, Rob!
Thank God.
Come on. Come on.
Are you on my team, Rob?
alive.
No.
No, we're fighting.
Okay.
He's still alive?
David's still alive. He is a
Hey,
virtuoso.
Jesse.
Go get him.
Jesse.
I can't. I lose where I am.
Bo Jackson of video games. Just walk
There it
right in
is.
and dominate. Nobody on the stream knows who Bo Jackson is except the 3 of us.
I do, Rob. I do, Rob. It's incredible.
Oh
There's certain
shit!
characters in video games that were just so dominant. Bo Jackson
Oh.
in Tecmo Bowl, Mike Vick in Madden.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got
I think I'm
David.
dead.
Oh god, it's 3v1. Oh no! David, what happened? I needed you.
You know, I'm the Elizabeth Warren of this game.
What?
Nice.
GG.
What?
GG.
What?
Did I win? Oh wait, no, we all came first. I had a real ego moment there where I was like, "Am I the winner?"
Why am I the only one clapping? Why am my character the only one clapping?
I was on the winning team.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
I died first, but I won.
You're still
It
a
was an
winner.
integral sacrifice to our overall victory.
Danny, your character's trying to save face. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
said, yeah, man. We got this. What?
It's all about fun.
So much fun, Twitch, right?
Hey, everyone in Twitch chat too. If you want to see any particular matchups, let us know in chat. We'll try to get those. We have about 15 to 10 minutes left, so we want to be able to address as many as we can. I'm thinking next we go. We'll do some more team stuff. Maybe drop it down to a 2v2 here. I say we go. I say we go Danny and Amani versus Charlotte and Ashley.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Let's go.
I'm ready for this. Or at least
All
I
right.
assume that Ashley is, and Ashley, I'll just try to stay out of the way. Until
You survived
Echoing
until the very end of that
Charlotte's
last one.
sentiments.
I saw you doing work.
All right, Imani, I'm gonna need all your best effort here.
Got it.
Danny, I feel like this is a situation where Ashley and Imani are gonna fight,
Yeah.
and you and I can just like.
Should we hang it back? Yeah.
You guys can dance.
Is there
I
a dance?
Just
A lot of this.
Yeah, so we'll just be doing this on the top level.
Everyone wants Rob versus everyone for some reason.
Oh,
I don't think that's very fair.
That's not fair.
We've already done that. David
I feel
won.
like David and Rob should be on the same team at some point.
I don't
They
wanna
can
be
end
on
this
team.
rift. That's an hour.
He's mad. He's mad. He's mad.
I've got nothing to be mad about. Well, I just won. Hey, X Johnny Asex asks, "Do any of you hate watching yourselves on screen?" I'm going to answer for them. Some of them are going to say yes, but the truth is, no. They all love it. They all love it. Oh, go ahead.
But
Next
it's sort of
question.
like a car crash thing where you can't look away, but you don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like I
agree.
feel like when I watch myself on screen, I'm mostly flinching, but then I'll sometimes like go back
Yeah.
and watch it again and flinch again.
Over and over again.
Do you
Rob-
like seeing
I
yourself?
do the same
Destructive
thing. I got you.
narcissism.
I feel like I've grown to enjoy it more, I guess, or appreciate watching myself more.
What
You
about
learn
you,
so
Rob?
much.
I think
See?
Yeah.
I think when you like it a lot. When you don't like it, you really fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, can you just back out of the character select again?
Oh, yeah.
To go to spectating.
It doesn't like
Guys,
me.
I really need to go to the bathroom, which I think is going to add a second layer of urgency to this.
Someone can sub out if we need it.
I think it's going to give you the edge
I
you
can
need.
do it.
Yeah.
This
Yeah, I
might
think
be the
so
only.
too.
Who wants to answer some questions?
Yeah. So
Has season been written yet?
Huh?
there's a question about has season 2 been written yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You see these
Danny, let's
hands?
Two.
You see these hands? Yeah. it's been
With
written.
these hands.
Wait, this might be my
Yes.
favorite question right now. Chizuki1 says, question for Mary Abraham. How does the role compare to Laurence Olivier?
Wait a
Very
minute.
comfortable, I'd imagine.
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
He
How did
was
you do
my-
that fireball?
He was my idol. He was the man. He helped me get.
Ashley Birch.
No. Are we talking about Laurence Olivier?
Yes.
I grew up with a Mexican accent in Texas, and I decided when I was going to be an actor.
Oh, God. Oh,
But
Danny's.
I studied Olivier,
Ah!
and then after I got through with Olivier, I just studied Marlon Brando. But I don't compare badly with Olivier, but not quite as good. You know what I mean?
Yeah!
Okay.
Go, Danny, go!
I think you might be selling yourself a little short there, though. I think you got chops.
The contrast with the conversation you guys are having versus what's happening on screen. So stark.
Whoa, Charlotte!
Whoa! Whoa!
Dang, Char! You're carrying us right now.
How did you do that double KO thing? That was nice.
Oh God!
I don't
Oh,
know.
Danny! No, you monster!
Yes!
No!
Murray, Murray, did you want to say something? Let the man
Yes,
speak. What did you want to say?
No, what was the most surprising thing that people discovered about doing this series? I'll tell you what surprised me is how much fun it is. I mean, really, it really is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that you can disregard that. I think I've always felt that that's essential to the life of the creation is really having a good time. I mean it with all my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And even when I dig Macbeth.
Oh, sorry, Ash. I'm gone.
Oh God. It's fine. We weren't meant to win this one.
An Oscar-winning actor is about to talk about Macbeth. And
I'm so sorry,
Keep talking! Keep talking about it! It's helping me perform! The stakes have never been higher!
I'm so sorry.
I don't think that you can count the Academy Awards since it happened before most of you were born.
Ah!
I think it still counts.
Oh God. Oh
no!
Well, one of the true pleasures for me is working with Murray. He, when I was actually in college, we'd have two movies that would always be in our VCR. And we'd sit down to watch, to eat, and we'd turn on the, resume the movie wherever it was Glengarry Glen Ross and Amadeus. So it's been amazing to work with an awesome actor and
agreed.
Be in the same scene with them as
That
a
movie
comedy.
is
That's
so good. I never really talked about Amadeus, but I watched it. When I watched it, I was like pretty hardcore studying classical music, and I watched it and I was just like, "Whoa, Mozart is cool."
Wait, only 4 people are playing?
Yeah, we've seen that. I think
I'm
we've
gonna
all
have
seen
to
that.
duck out.
I'm losing really bad here. Yeah,
I have to duck out a little bit early, but I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, and this was super fun. And if people are into it, I'd love to do it again.
Yeah!
Yay! The panel gang up on you for the last match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here. It's
I
on
feel
quickly,
like
I'm sure. Well, you could have killed me.
I was on the winning team, so it kind of feels like I should just like run away, and that's what I'm going to do. Before David can exact his revenge.
Rob, you have an open invitation. Anytime you want to come back on stream, anytime.
Absolutely. This was super fun. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for participating, and hopefully we'll see you and do it again soon.
Bye, Rob.
Take care, Rob.
Bye, Rob.
Bye.
Oh, Dominic.
I do not have to leave early. I have nothing to do. My kids are right outside that door, and how long can we push this thing? How long can we stretch this out?
Woo!
I think we have time for one more match probably right now.
Team effort.
Can we do?
I couldn't have done it without you.
That character's
I know. You're welcome.
Yeah, that's from a
I know.
Futurama. Yeah.
Why is it on it?
Why is that on there?
One of these guys bought a character.
I think they, yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah, it's Rock. Isn't that cool? That's Charlotte's playing as the Rock.
He bought it.
All right, so without me at this point, there's 6 of us playing, so I think we just do a 3v3 now with everyone left.
Yeah.
Am I
Actually, what's your
clapping
favorite
because I'm the
voice
worst one
acting
here?
experience? Tony Spallone wants to know what's your favorite voice acting experience, Ash?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
that's hard. I mean, that's hard. I really like a lot of the roles that I've done for different reasons. Aloy was probably the most challenging. Aloy of Horizon Zero Dawn was probably the most intimidating and challenging role I've ever had to do, and I learned a lot. So I think I'll choose that.
I have to say, actually, that's one of my favorite in-game performances of all time, and one of my favorite games.
God, thank you.
Oh, cool.
That's nice.
Guys,
Thank you so much.
That was amazing.
Sorry, this is a real 180 in tone. I need to pee so bad. I'm gonna duck out for like 2 seconds, and I'll be back.
No worries. No worries.
So,
Go.
Go, Charlotte, go.
Female
we just
gamers,
need-
you know. I mean,
We just need
always
Jesse.
have to pee.
I think we just need Jesse to join the lobby.
Oh, I'm here.
There
I'm
you
here.
go. Cool. Perfect.
Jackson
We're all good now.
Joel said, "What is your favorite part of the relationship between Rachel and Dana?"
Ooh.
What's your favorite part, Imani?
Oh, you have
Ooh. I think overall their friendship, their relationship and their bond that they formed within the circumstances. I think they're sort of forced to do that because they're the only testers, but I don't know. I like their chemistry a lot.
Yeah.
I
we got
appreciate the fact that they're the underdogs of the company, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they have great ideas and no one recognizes it yet.
I think episode 2, when you guys have that after work montage where you're hanging around drawing faces and eating
it's
ice cream
great.
sandwiches. God, yeah, that like the relationship just had me so hard at that point.
Oh, yay! That's great.
Sweet. Thank you.
Shell's asking, what's Danny's favorite thing about playing a psychopath?
Psychopath. I think Brad's the only sane one in the room. I love playing Brad. It's been it's fun being hated. It's fun like hanging out with everybody on set and being like, yeah. And then as soon as I get on camera, everyone like hates me. It's really it feels like a nice hard turn. It's super enjoyable to just sort of play I guess a different character that has zero sort of concern about what people think about him. It's been really kind of fun.
To be fair, I read that wrong. They said sociopath, not psychopath. So somewhat, maybe a little bit better.
I'll take either one. I'll take sociopath.
I want to give a shout out to my buddy William Brock, who's watching.
Hey!
What up, William Brock?
Yes. Sorry, Jesse, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think Brad's a sociopath, but Joe is a psychopath.
Oh, that's David right there.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That's David.
That sounds
Charlotte,
right.
and that's Jesse. Oh, he's moderating this thing. He's running this for us right now. Yeah.
I think Joe had some of like the funniest like one-liners. They're just like your delivery on so many things. Jesse was just like it just was so unexpected.
Thanks.
Someone
That's
asked.
a compliment.
It's definitely a compliment.
Shizuc1 asked, how did Mazin get involved? Craig Mazin of Chernobyl. He was so funny.
Oh, that's a great question. I want to know too.
I do too.
Craig's actually friends with Craig was friends with Rob. Had a relationship with Rob. Are we good to go?
Yes, yeah, we're good to go. As soon as
Oh,
everyone
wait on Charlotte.
selects, as soon as everyone selects a legend, you can go.
Yeah, Craig and Craig knew Rob before this, and then Craig is a massive video game fan, and he's in that world, and knew a ton about video games, and ended up consulting on the show because it was just, I mean, he's a great writer and friend of Rob's, and fit right in, and was one of our people, much like Ashley, that we turned to be like, what happens here? So, and he's and he actually is writing an episode this coming season, which is fantastic. So we're
Really
looking
good.
forward to for you guys seeing that.
Oh, that's awesome. So someone saying, be keeping it real, saying, so Danny owns Ashley in season 2 for helping him bring Imani back. Because that was kind of how things left off, right? Like Brad helped bring Dana back, right? And then kind of told Rachel that, hey, like, I own you now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to see that. Well, I guess no season 2 spoilers, right?
Yeah. No spoilers.
No one's,
Yeah.
that
No
is
one's
how
reacting.
season 1 did it end that way. You're right.
Who wants to take that one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, he owns her, and we'll see what happens. There's some new alliances forming next season, which should be interesting. We're always trying to like mix up the who we're pairing with who. That's sort of the fun to see new characters, and so I think that'll be some of the fun of season 2. Now that you know the characters, pairing different people together and having some new alliances, and I'm basically doing like a video game soap opera. You know what I mean? Just dramatic stuff. Tawdry. Just tawdry.
I see a question. It says, who's most like their character in real life? And I assume we can all agree. Because the only difference is a wedding ring.
And not for much longer if this quarantine keeps going on.
Wait, what?
We're all doing our best around here. This is where I'm sleeping right now. This is kind of my room. I've been emotionally quarantined.
David, do you mind explaining that to the people who may not have watched the show yet?
Well, yeah. So I'm an executive producer on a video game show, and I play an executive producer of a video game. So there's not really much difference here. The joke is that I'm working on a thing, but if this show goes long enough and this quarantine goes long enough, who knows? Who knows?
Ooh, glitchy right now.
I mean, even the names though, like David, Brittlesby on the show, David Hornsby in real life.
Yeah. There's putting me on television. Rob and Charlie and everyone, Megan's interest is to make me one of the most emasculated men on television, and I think they're doing a pretty good job. And the only other time I felt more emasculated was when I did a guest spot on Bones. Hart Hansen called me up and asked if I would play the priest that marries my wife to another man. He wanted to cuckold me, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, "Does it pay?" And he was like, not much. And I was like, "It's fine. I'll take the scraps. I'll take what I can get."
There you go. So as soon as Danny and Amani select a character, we can jump into this game.
Oh, sorry.
Why not? Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. So,
Charlotte, can you not hear us? Or can you not talk?
yeah.
Something wrong with your audio, Char?
Oh, I think
Maybe check the call. Make sure you're not muted.
Charlotte, can you hear us?
I just figured it out.
Yes.
Hey.
Sorry, it's about the 15 minutes of my face just going.
3, 2, 1,
All right.
Yeah.
Last match. Here we go. Oh God! Why did I jump over here without anyone else?
Folks, this is our last match, so if you have any other questions for the cast, please drop them in chat. We'll do our best to answer them. Ooh, someone wants to know, is there a blooper reel for season 1?
Oh, is there?
I wish there.
I want to know that too.
Yeah.
We're just fighting each other over here.
We'll be keeping it real. That, they have the same question you did.
Oh my God! I forgot to put my glasses on. That's why I can't see anything.
No!
Charlotte, someone wants to know what's your favorite quirk about Poppy.
My favorite quirk?
Oh.
Ooh, that's good. I feel like a lot of Poppy's quirks are similar to my own quirks.
You're the red one.
And I kind of like the things about her that are not like me. So like I kind of like her almost perpetual grumpiness.
Yeah, folks, if you haven't seen it already, Charlotte did a wonderful interview with Polygon. I'll go ahead and drop that in the chat too, so you can check it out.
Oh God.
Yeah. Okay, you're doing great.
Oh no!
Boom! Bye bye.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
Baby!
You can
You're
jump,
back.
jump.
Oh,
You have three jumps.
Think again, baby!
Whoa, whoa.
Oh,
I cannot be tamed!
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Get that sword. There you go.
Which weapon? I don't like these guns. That's fair.
So, Charlotte, if you don't like those, just push the R or L button on your controllers,
Oh no,
and then
Danny!
you'll throw them.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
But now I just don't have any weapons.
Well, so now you can pick up another one once a sword drops
Oh,
down.
I see. Okay.
Good.
Oh! Damn it!
Yeah, that's
I
what
really didn't want David to get the kill.
That felt so good.
Oh, no.
I have such a complicated relationship with women. It's just playing out here.
I've learned so much about David in this 60-minute package.
David, if this whole, executive producing, writing, acting thing doesn't work out for you, you have a picture at the streamer, I think.
I would watch your stream.
No.
If you started streaming, I would be a paid subscriber.
My stream would be mostly this, like, guys, can you not right now?
Oh God.
Oh, it's new.
Oh, it's changing.
The Who's Your Daddy says Ashley is the best voice actor of all time.
Oh my God, that's so kind. Thank you.
Someone's not familiar with my work on Fanboy and Chumchum, or
Clearly.
She's coming after me. This is what they do. This is what they do. You give
You're the one that chased me first. Don't act like you're low.
you empower them, and then they come for you.
We're out. Now we're out. Yeah.
All right.
Chell has a question for Jesse.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I think I'm out.
Oh, it's just Imani.
No.
This is a tough task here.
That's pre-recorded.
I'm almost surprised this is how this worked out. You had David and Imani on one team. I thought that those would be two powerhouses.
Wow.
Well, we all thought Elizabeth Warren would be ahead in the polls at the end, but sometimes
Elizabeth Warren.
I'm gonna dress as Elizabeth Warren next time.
I know you're so hot.
Would that go viral? I'm trying to go viral here. Well, that's a bad word to use right now, actually.
If you should stream as Elizabeth Warren. That should be your streaming persona.
Yeah, I changed my handle to.
So good.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap up in terms of.
Wait, didn't you have a question for me?
Yes, I did have a question for you. Absolutely. We're going to get to that. Yeah. I just want to sort of let everyone know if you're interested in Brawlhalla, the game is free to play and cross-platform, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch. We've been playing on 3 different ones right now all together very easily. You can download it now on any of those platforms. So yes, there was a question for you, Jesse. Someone has a Joe in their office, they say, and they want to know how best to deal with a Joe.
Oh my God, run! Get a new job!
That's fair.
I would say get her on your side.
Yeah, I guess Joe could be a powerful ally, right?
Get on your side. Yeah.
Yeah, but also contact the authorities.
That's fair. All right, I think we hit a lot of questions. We hit many questions. Thank you all so much for joining. This was such a fun time. I hope the chat enjoyed it as well. Does anybody have anything else they want to add?
This was super fun, and I can't believe David is this good at video games.
Amazing.
Everything knows about my feelings.
I just need someone to play for him.
You can tell by the size of the hands. There's these little hands playing. You did good.
Well,
thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I hope this was entertaining. Watch Mythic Quest. Spread the word. We're really proud of the show. We want as many people to watch it as possible. We know we're on Apple, and that's just another subscription to get. But we want people to discover the show because we think it's worth watching.
Yeah, season 1 of Mythic Quest is streaming right now on Apple TV Plus. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. It's a perfect time to do so. Great, funny show. And in the meantime, thank you all so much. This is the Ubisoft News Plays. We stream every Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can tune in here right at twitch.tv/Ubisoft, youtube.com/Ubisoft, and mixer.com/Ubisoft. Thank you all so much.
Thanks, everybody!
Thank you.
Thank you!